What is up, guys? It is Hunter with Rippin Discs, and today we are going to talk about the flex shot. We're going to cover what this shot is, what disc to use when you're throwing it, how to throw it, and when to throw it. The flex shot, very simply put, is when you take a very overstable disc, force it on an anhyzer line so that it can ride out to the right and then will always finish to the left. One of the most important things to throwing a flex shot is choosing the right disc. You want something that is overstable, that when you put on an anhyzer line, it is going to come out to the left. When looking for an overstable disc, the most important number you want to look at is this last number. It is typically about 3 to 5 is the number you want for overstable. To further understand overstable, click this link and you can watch our video about that. Now let's talk about how to throw this shot. What's important here is when you reach back to make sure that your angle is on that anhyzer, and that will naturally shift your body back a little bit so that when you're pulling through, your weight will shift back and allow it to finish through and have that same release point as if you were throwing flat, just on an angle. One of the most important things for me to get into that right position is when I have it back, I am fully looking at the disc and making sure I am committed to that anhyzer. And then when I'm aiming, I am gonna aim a little bit left because it is gonna work to the right. When throwing this shot forehand, you don't wanna accidentally fully roll your wrist over or else it'll just dive left. All you want to do is come through pretty flat still, but make sure you give it that little angle. Let's cover when to throw this shot. It is a very useful utility shot to have in your bag when you need to go around a tree or an object and just follow a line that gives you a more direct path to the basket when there isn't a straight throw there. And one of the big ones is getting max distance. When you're really reaching back and throwing that anhyzer, you're gonna get the full flight out of that disc and it's gonna turn over way far down and finish the flight to the left. As you begin to master the flex shot, you will begin to see the utility in this throw. So when I land here, I don't have a clear shot at the basket for a typical backhand. So I'm gonna do a forehand flex that is gonna ride to the left in that gap and then dive in to the basket. And when you properly throw a flex shot at this range, you will typically get a skip or a good roll out of it. Some of the most common mistakes you see is people come back here and then don't fully commit to that anhyzer line and then come through really flat, and with an overstable disc, it's just gonna die out to the left really hard. Another one is people try and do this with just their wrist. And so when they come through with just their wrist, they find they overcompensate there and it'll just tail off right really hard. Hopefully this video helps you understand the flex shot now and when you can use it in your game. Thank you for watching today. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we will see you in the next one. Rippin Discs, we're out.